Hey guys, it's Marissa. So in today's video, I'm doing another random beauty support group. And this is a random beauty support group, which is also known as the Rbsg, where me and a small group of other ladies on YouTube that are mainly like into makeup and stuff like that, we all come together once a month to do a makeup look based on a certain randomly generated word. So this month's word was treat, and Alicia, Budget Beauty, is the one who gets to kind of just like tell us how to do our makeup look for this month. So she said because it's treat, just do any kind of makeup look that is based off of candy or a dessert or ice cream, donuts, like literally anything in that kind of genre of food. So what I chose was just chewing bubblegum because it's like super pink and it is super sweet and sugary and it is considered like as a treat. So that's what I chose to do, and I really like how it turned out. I do this kind of makeup a lot when it comes to like the pinks and stuff. I just really like how it looks on me. And so if you're interested in seeing how I did this look, you can keep on watching. But if you're also interested in seeing the other ladies' videos, I'll also just be including a playlist link down below in the description and probably also a pinned comment. So if you're interested in just how I did this look, then just keep on watching. So what I'm first going to do, as always, is just prime my eyelids. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the CoverGirl concealer stick in the shade Neutralizer and just put this on my eyelid like so and just blend it in using my finger. And I'm going to be using the Powerpuff Girl ColourPop collection palette, and I'm just going to be taking mainly, obviously, the pink shades in this. So I'm going to go ahead and use the shade The Fashionistas, which I feel like I'm going to use the most just because it's the most like bubblegummy pink color of this entire palette. So I'm just going to go ahead and dip it in with my Ulta blending brush. It's like a little round blending brush, and I'm just going to apply it to my crease and just buff it out as much as I can. Next, I'm going to be using the shade Pokey Oaks, and I'm just going to add that kind of like to my crease as well, but I'm not going to buff it out as much. And you can't really see too well on camera, but it does give it a little bit of like a more warmer tone to it. Like it almost looks like an orangey color right here. So I'm just adding that like so, just like right above my crease a little bit. Now I'm going to take some of this Tarte Shape Tape concealer and use it to cut my crease a bit. So this is in the shade Fair Neutral or 12N, so I'm just like adding some to my hand, and I'm going to be taking an e.l.f. concealer brush and I'm just going to be like dabbing it from there and then just cutting my crease and then setting it with a shimmery shade from the palette. I'm also going to use just a bit of my fingers as well, just so it's a little bit faster to put it on. And I'm just going to do like a half cut crease. Then I'm going to use the shade Professor Utonium right here, and it's like a very shimmery shade, but it has like a slight pinkish hue to it. I'm just going to use my finger as well as like the e.l.f. precision brush, and I'm just going to set my concealer over on top of that before I go to the other eye, because I don't want it to start creasing, and just by me looking down it did just a little bit, so I want to prevent that before I continue to the other eye. Then I'm just blending some of that pink shade back in, just so it kind of smoothly transitions over. And then I'm just going to repeat those steps onto this eye. Next, over on top where that cut crease is, I'm going to take a little bit of the Shop Miss AOA Studio, and this is in the shade Lovebirds. It's a really pretty light pink eyeliner. I'm just going to go ahead and just like create a line like over on top where that cut crease is, just so it can stand out more. Then I'm just going to add a normal eyeliner wing using the e.l.f. Jet Black liquid eyeliner. And then to finish off the eyes for now, I'm just going to be adding the Ardell Wispy Lashes. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that Shop Miss AOA lash glue, which looks like this. It's a little bit in rough shape right now, but I'm just going to go ahead and use that and just apply them off camera, and then I'll be right back. So before I go back to finishing off the eyes, I'm just going to go ahead and finish my face. So I'm just going to use the Heimish Art Glow base, which has SPF 50 in it. And I'm just going to use this as my face primer before I go ahead and add like the concealer. And I'm just going to use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Fair Neutral again to just kind of add a little bit of concealer under my eyes and just any kind of red areas that I have on my face. Then I'm just going to use the Shop Miss A bronzer, which is the Malibu Glitz. It doesn't have a number on it, but it's like this shade right here. And I'm just going to go ahead and just bronze and contour my face with it using an Ulta blush brush. And then I'm going to go ahead and use the ColourPop blush, which is the Let's Dance shade for the Valentine's Collection blush. And then while the concealer is still wet, I'm just going to blend everything into my skin. And I'm going to move to eyebrows really quick, so I'm just going to use the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil in the shade Neutral Brown. And I'm just going to go ahead and just fill them in very lightly. Then I'm going to use that Professor Utonium shade again, and I'm just going to use that as an all-over face highlight. And then I'm going to go ahead and use Professor Utonium and also the Fashionistas for my lower lashes and inner corner. And what I meant to say is my lower lash line, not my lower lashes, so I'm sorry about that. So now to really just make my lashes connected to or blend in with the false lashes and also add mascara to my lower lashes, I'm just going to use the Ulta Beauty Maximum Lashes Mascara in the shade Black. And what I'm doing is I'm just like pushing my natural lashes up against the fake lashes that I put on, or the falsy lashes, just so you can't see the difference between, you know, which one's my real ones and which one's the fake ones, and they all just look the same color. And what I'm going to do is just add a tiny bit more blush just so you can see a little bit more pink. And then lastly for the lips, I'm just going to be using the iMethod Beauty Power On Plumping Lip Gloss in the shade 608. And then that is the completed look. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you're interested in seeing the other ladies' videos, I'm going to be having the playlist link down below where you can just go check them out and see what kind of looks they did for this challenge. But if you're interested in seeing more videos from me in the future, you can always subscribe down below or hit the notification bell because I upload every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'll just see you guys next time. Bye.